But first, I think it's good to give a nice warm welcome and thank you to you all for coming to tonight. Obviously today is a very serious and somber day, but a day to celebrate life and to celebrate each other and the people in our community. I think it was said perfectly in our programme here, where it says Trans Day of Remembrance, brackets TDOR, is an annual observance on November 20th that honours the memory of the transgender people whose lives were lost in acts of anti-transgender violence. You can read more about the Transgender Day of Remembrance and find out how you can show support for the community on this day through multiple links online. The week before Trans Day of Remembrance, people and organisations around the country participate in Transgender Awareness Week to help raise visibility for transgender people and address the issues that the community faces. What is Transgender Day of Remembrance? Transgender Day of Remembrance was started in 1999 by transgender advocate Gwendolyn Ann Smith as a vigil to honour the memory of Rita Hester, a transgender woman who was killed in 1998. The vigil commemorated all the transgender people lost to violence since Rita Hester's death and began an important tradition that has become the annual Transgender Day of Remembrance. And a quote from the founder herself: "Transgender Day of Remembrance seeks to highlight the losses we face due to anti-transgender bigotry and violence. I am no stranger to the need to fight for our rights, and the right to simply exist is first and foremost. With so many seeking to erase transgender people, sometimes in the most brutal ways possible, it is vitally important that those we lose are remembered and that we continue to fight for justice." I couldn't have said it better myself, and I think today is incredibly important for the community, for all of the siblings, sisters, brothers, whatever you identify as. You are welcome here, you are safe here. This is a space for our community and for allies of our community. So just give yourselves a little clap for coming on tonight. If you're performing, you're just watching, thank you for being authentically yourselves. But
no one, our hometowns in the dark. Our hometowns in the dark. Our hometowns in the ooh, 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 ooh. Shadow tilts its head at me. Spirits in the dark are waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Where we're from, there's no sun. Our hometowns in the dark. Where we're from, we're no one. Our hometowns in the ooh, 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 ooh.
cue the dance sequence!
Okay.
What, did you actually expect me to throw me sticklings around to try and entertain you?
Yes.
Have you seen some of the content we've had tonight? I don't think it'd be appropriate. I'd look a bit like a cheese string flapping in the breeze. Oh, but with that being said, yes. I was asked to come perform tonight, and in natural non-binary ADHD chaos, I left it all till the very last minute. Diamonds are made under pressure, so they say. But so is coal. Yeah. So, sadly for you lot, it is indeed the cringe ramblings of my deep, dark, dramatic poetry. Snaps at the ready, please. Yeah. Why? I want you to treat this like we're at an intense beatnik spoken word poetry competition, because it'll be absolutely depressing, if not boring, if you don't. So, with that being said, perhaps we should start. Bonjour, oui, it is I, me, who I hear you all ask telepathically in your beautiful minds. Well, let me tell you. Fuck if I know!
Oh, God. Oh, charming.
But yes, my poetry. Perhaps we should move on to that. I don't know. Originally, I do start with a lovely poem about trees. You know, it's very, we are trees, we are beautiful, and all of that jazz. But all anyone would say about it is, well, it's slightly esoteric. I don't quite get it. It's giving purple prose. Always going on about plants and trees, you sound like Mary Oliver. I fucking wish! Mary Oliver's a bad bitch queen. So I'll take your backwards compliment and shove it in the things I'm unashamedly proud of been in my brain. That poem was written at 3 a.m. whilst I was chain smoking sterling jewels outside my university student house bedroom window. But, you know, it takes a lot to share poetry. It took an ample amount of bias support from the girlies and many past memories of teachers telling me, you are really talented, if only you'd stop talking, if only you'd stop distracting others, if only you'd stop being so loud, if only you'd if only you'd bar off. Teachers, memory, school, we love that, don't we? Yeah, not the best time of my life, but we move on. Normally, as this goes on, I do have a little box that basically I drag out and I bring it on and I'm like, oh, you should see the state of this lot. And then I turn the box around and it says, love poems for men who don't deserve them. And then I will pour loads of paper onto the floor, pick each scrap of paper up, and I'm like, ooh, is this the poem? No, he was a prick. Ooh, is this the poem? No, he was a douchebag. Ah, you. Boys and ice cream. I had learned every single thing about love through one person. Kind of like all the different flavours you can pull from an ice cream machine. The soft vanilla of his friendly smile, the sour, stinging strawberry of his teeth biting me.
Don't know how to do it. Just before I get my guitar connected up, I just...
Wondering why
people that you care to mention that were in a privileged position were being attacked. And, you know, God, the thing is, once you kind of identify as part of a group and you realise that about what's going on, you immediately spot all of the other people that are also in a difficult position. And that, you know, you can chop me in lots of different ways, and you'll get lots of different ways that I can be marginalised. Yes, I'm trans, I'm a queer, I'm from the north, I'm from a working class town, I've got Jewish hereditary, family, but I'm an atheist, I'm anti what's going on against the Palestinian people. You know, there's lots of people that would want to attack me, but I'm not unique. We're all like this, and it's really only a small group of people that are causing all these issues. Anyway, I'll shut up now. This is called That Other.
We stick together. Listen, friends, we stick together. What is more to say? Well, you are enough. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. Well, I am that other. I am that other. I am that other. I am that other.